All right, this is our follow-up video as promised about AG1 athletic greens. I did a video on this, I don't know, it was 6-7 months ago. I didn't check the date. It's been a while. I bought their welcome packet. There is a video on my channel about the welcome packet. Feel free to check that out. But I promised that I would do a follow-up on kind of my review and my take on this product that now, so we're in, what are we in? August of 2023, and I cannot go a day without seeing an ad somewhere. I don't know what their acquisition customer cost is. It's got to be through the roof though. So I don't know, how many new customers they get per day, but I know it's selling. I have neighbors and coworkers that all drink AG1 in the morning. So here's kind of my take on it. So I actually really like the fact that it comes in this can with the scooper inside. I know that sounds a little corny. You could put this in a million different things, but this has helped me with keeping it in the kitchen and just kind of knowing where it is. I really like this bottle. So I'm not a huge fan of the gigantic water bottles like the big Stanleys everybody's running around with now, or the really big Yetis. I don't like that. This is my favorite water bottle. I use it all the time, even if it's not to mix this. So this is a huge plus for me. The other piece to this that they give you are the travel packets. Those weren't really a big deal for me. The B12, I believe it is, the droplets, those taste like olive oil. And I looked on the ingredients and there's olive oil in it. To me, I would rather just take a droplet of olive oil if I wanted to do that. That stuff is harsh to me. But let's get back to the powder. So here's the trick that I do. This is why I do these reviews. I've done videos on YouTube for over 10 years to try to help people with tips and tricks and fun things like that. So I fill up my water bottle with filtered water about halfway. Then what I do is I take my scoop of AG1 and put it in the water first. So that's about the scoop I do. Scoop it in. Then here's kind of the trick that I've come up with. If you fill this up, like a lot of things you would mix, I mean, it could be, a sports drink concentrate. It doesn't really mix well if the bottle's filled up. So I shake it about 10 times, get it pretty good mixed, and then I open it up. This is my trick. This is not on AG1's website. I buy these little cans of pineapple juice. I tried orange juice. I tried cranberry juice. I think that's it. And this is by far my favorite one. So I pour this in. Usually I can get it pretty close. Obviously, if you don't use all the pineapple juice, it's not a big deal. Look at that, right to the last drop. And that, to me, makes this really good. The other thing that I mix it up a little bit more, but the other thing that I have done too is I like it really cold. So this is something where if, say for example, it's August, it's in the summer, and I leave it in my car for even 20 minutes because I run in to go do an errand, I do not like this stuff hot at all. So even if I have, say, like this much left and it gets even lukewarm, I can't drink it. I don't like it. Now the flavor profile, to me, why this helped so much was I do taste a tad bit of what I would call a coconutty flavor, which I really like. It's not nearly as gritty, as sandy, as that concentrated greens that you get with some of the other mixes. So it does mix very well when you shake it up like this. I know people put it in like Ninja Bullets and blenders and all that jazz. I don't feel that's necessary at all if you just use this and shake it up. You can put a couple of ice cubes in it as well. That's something else I do. The problem with that though is if you're trying to drink it pretty quick, the ice cubes just kind of get in the way. So I put it in the freezer sometimes for 10 to 15 minutes, and that gets it pretty cold pretty quick. But I like it very cold. I think with the pineapple juice in there, again, this is 100 calories. So they do make a low sugar version. I think it's 40 calories per can like that. And obviously, if you buy it in a big bottle, it's more economical. But this just, I don't know what it is. It's just more convenient. So I do like to take this. The other, in the morning, The other thing on this review I wanted to make sure I got out was a lot of people talked about their memory status and how alert they were because of the mushrooms and things in there. I can't tell you I noticed any difference whatsoever. What I can tell you though is I can definitely tell a difference when I first wake up. If this is, usually I drink a glass of water, but after that, if I can get this in my body before 8 a.m., I feel like I have more energy throughout the entire day. And I mean that. And I know it sounds corny and very cliche and off of Google, and I'm not sponsored by AG1 at all in any way. But I can tell a difference. If I drink it 2 or 3 days in a row and then I miss a day or two, I can notice a difference. Now, that's with consistent sleep as well. I think beyond doing something like this, sleep is by far the most important thing for mental health, but sleep and exercise. But I know this product is expensive. This review's a little bit longer if you've made it this far. But I do feel like if you're consistent with it, throw a little creativity in with mixing it, this stuff is worth the money. I hope that helps. I'll probably leave a couple links down below. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you've tried the pineapple juice, the orange juice, and just kind of mixed it up with some different sort of base concentrates. I'd be very interested to hear how other people are drinking their AG1. With that, we will see you again very